NCLAT upholds the CCI's 6,300 crore penalty on 11 cement firms. This would bring about a knee-jerk reaction in all of the cement stocks as we speak, and those firms, their names will just flash on your screens. Yesterday was a great day for cement. I think today they might be in for a bit of a negative reaction. Abhimanyu, tell us more.
Well, exactly. This is a setback for cement firms, given the fact that the penalty which was imposed by the Competition Commission of India has been upheld by the NCLAT. The NCLAT dismissed the plea by cement companies today. It's a big setback for 11 big cement firms, and the NCLAT observed that there was no merit in the plea while dismissing the petition. Now, of course, the legal recourse which is available to them, they can approach the apex court, but of course they'll have to find a certain basis to appeal against the NCLAT order, and they, of course, right now, of course, the written copy of the order is being awaited for the modalities and exactly on what basis the penalty has been upheld, which was imposed by the CCI.
Which are the 11 firms? If you could just, remind our viewers.
Well, there are certain firms, ACC Cement, and also several other firms which have been related to this case, and there was a penalty which was imposed initially by CCI, which was appealed before the NCLAT. The arguments which were tendered from the side of different firms, they had ranged from the fact that there was no merit to prove any charge of cartelization against them, but certainly it was found from the side of the NCLAT that there was no merit in the plea which was filed, and hence the pleas have been dismissed. A written copy of the judgment is awaited for more details as of now.
But wasn't cartelization, Abhimanyu, as I recall, the key bone of contention here?
Well, exactly. Cartelization itself was the key bone of contention. There were charges of cartelization against 11 cement firms, and the charges, of course, they were found to be genuine by CCI, where the penalty, a combined penalty of 6,300 crores was imposed on different cement firms, post which they had taken legal recourse. They had approached the NCLAT, and now, of course, in a big setback to them, this has been upheld. And with the further details of the order, although are awaited as of now, something what remains to be seen is how early the legal recourse would be adopted as far as the cement companies are concerned.
Yeah, Abhimanyu, just stay on with us. Vivek Kayar also joins into this piece of news, and we were talking about this yesterday. I'll tell you, Vivek, it's not just about the financial penalty, 6,300 crores. It's the signaling that goes out that an entire sector and a sector which is so closely linked to economic activity is, hoarding, is cartelizing, is working at controlling demand and supply.
Well, absolutely right. Now, Tanveer, I'll just give you some amount of perspective over here. This is the third time in 3 years that most of the cement companies, and the same names that keep repeating themselves, it's the third time that they've been found guilty of cartelization. In fact, even around the similar time last year as well, the cement companies were accused of cartelization. Similarly, they had appealed the court verdict, and again, they had lost the plea. Even today, it's the same case. Very interestingly, right now, what is actually happening is that, especially the Road Minister Nitin Gadkari has been very vocal about the fact that he's been saying that most of the road companies, while they're constructing the roads, they've been finding it very tough to procure cement at reasonable rates, according to him. And he's saying that they're going to come down very, very heavily on all of the companies that are even found guilty of cartelization. So clearly, they're walking the talk. It's in terms of the impact on the financials of most of these companies, it's not too much. 6,300 crore divided among 11 firms, but it's it's a clear signal that any kind of cartelization or any kind of price rigging activity, if cement companies are indulging in it, will not be tolerated. In fact, he's also clearly mentioned that he'll be very happy to import cement from other companies as well, and this is something that cement companies would be quite wary of.
Just want to get you in, would this penalty be equally divided amongst the 11 firms, or would you say the larger ones would have to pay a higher penalty?
Well, the penalties which were imposed on different firms, they were ranging from different amounts. Like on ACC, the penalty was 1,147.59 crores. On ACL, it was 1,163 crores. On Benani, it was 167 crores. On Century, it was 274.02 crores. On India Cements, it was 187.48 crores. On JK Cements, it was 128.54 crores. On Lafarge Cement, it was 490.01 crores. On Ramco, it was 258.63 crores. Ultratech, it was 1,175.49 crores, and on Jaiprakash Associates, it was rupees 1,323.60 crores, which was imposed by CCI. And additionally, on CMA, also a penalty of 0.73 crores was imposed on CMA by the CCI. And this was, of course, CMA is the Cement Manufacturers Association as far as the cartelization in the cement industry is concerned. And this order was given with respect. The plea, of course, was filed before the CCI by the Builders Association of India against the cement companies, alleging that they were contravening the Competition Act 2002, while the cement companies had submitted before the CCI, when the matter was taken up, that there was no wrongdoing on their part. They were found to be indulging in wrongdoing and going against the law, something which was found by the CCI. And today, that is something which has been upheld by the NCLAT too. And clearly, with this order of the CCI being upheld, it remains to be seen that how early this would be appealed before the apex court, and what would be the grounds of challenge whenever the case is taken up before the apex court.
No, that is the case. In fact, NCLT has already deferred Benani Cement's insolvency case hearing. So, there are a couple of challenges with especially the weaker firms not being able to service their business and whatever their business commitments are at this juncture. But this is definitely a big setback for cement.